KonoSuba Sekai ni Shikufuku or KonoSuba is licensed and produced by Crunchyroll, Half HP Studio, Nippon Columbia, Clockwork, Sony Music Communications, Tora no Ana, 81 Produced, and Kodakawa Media House. Studios D, Networks, Tokyo MX, TV Saitama, CTC, TVK, Sun TV, GBS, MTV, TVQ, and BS11. Based on the works by Natsume Akatsuki. Please support the official release. Hello there YouTube, Jack here with more KonoSuba. But it's the OVA, which is like an additional episode. Yes, it is more, but it's sort of a separate thing, and who even cares? Yes, I actually got a couple of requests for this one. Yay, I'm getting requests! Popularity! Yay me. Other than that, I would probably watch this anyway, because it's an additional episode to an anime I liked. I know next to nothing about this one, but I've seen some sort of cover, poster, whatever it was, and we might, possibly, maybe, get to see the one girl who appeared in the intro but never actually met in the anime. And with that said, oh yeah, I want to get something out before I watch this. From personal experience, there are two types of OVAs that are usually sort of going around. One is the very serious type that actually is part of the plot, so just continues the main story and somehow was made an OVA instead of added to the anime or whatever. And the other is the sort of goofing around, lots of fan service, that kind of OVA. And I'm really not sure which one to expect from this, because KonoSuba doesn't have much of a plot going in the first place. So I'm gonna go bet on the second one. So more jokes and fan service and stuff like that. Maybe, perhaps, no idea. Anyway, enough delay, let's get into this in 3, 2, 1, go. And I missed the play button, awesome. Go, thank you. Jumping from the bridge, and there are heroes. It's been too long. And Aqua is still not getting along with her. Oh, there she is! That didn't take long. And they know each other. Well, they do look similar enough. Yin Yun. Rival, self-proclaimed. Did they meet her? Did I miss that encounter? I'm not gonna lie. Her voice seems a bit high? Is that what I should say? Also, Megumin has a rival? Megumin is down after one attack. I know it's a powerful attack that can probably blow away most people, but how? How can you be a rival to someone who is defeated after her only attack? Also, I'm not skipping the intro because I could not find a single player that would stream. Oh, it's episode 11. So they actually are sort of continuing this. Anyway, I'm not skipping the intro because I couldn't find a player that would... No, not a player at any site that would actually stream this episode. So I had to download it, and I don't want to sort of download it and record it. So instead I'm just gonna drag the download into my edit later. And it's a lot easier to do that if I don't have to match up the timeline. There she is, see? If I don't have to match up the timeline multiple occasions. How useless can you be? Then again, her attacks are powerful, but she's still down after one attack. Also, whatever her Yun or stuff, this is probably super expensive. Anyway, her name is ridiculous. Yun. Wait. There was the thing about all of them having ridiculous names, right? I thought you didn't want to duel. This many people. You seem like a shot in. Is she fine with all this commotion going on in her shop? Again, Kazuma is the only one with some common sense around. Well, if it can... She is seriously slapping her boobs. Okay. Everything's the same. Still. Well, this is episode 11 basically, so why would it be any different? No, it will grant any wish. And they'll just put it on like that. It is kind of amazing in its own way. So is it just your own wish? Would only be the third time you died. What? Okay. What? What's with all the self-blame here? Okay, so long as Aqua doesn't start doing it, I'm still willing to accept all this. Ah, you're kinda stuck here without him. He sure has learned how to deal with her. Day one. I love that reply. Yeah, I was gonna mention, aren't they supposed to be cold-blooded? You know, if you want to play with a masochistic self, I think you could do so anytime. I agree. What kind of immodest push-ups are you doing in the first place? And she keeps going too. Not bad. Why are you yelling after her? It's not like she just died. Huh? Didn't they already have a couple of duels or something like that? Uh... Uh... I agree with you, music. And she ate it or what? She took off her weird ass outfit. Are they having a strip battle? Are you kidding me? So instead, you have that higher position? Why are you complaining? Why are you yelling after her? Are they somehow agreeing on what to use now? And there goes the agreement. Wait, is she already pantyless? Don't be so trusting. Oh, that look of betrayal. Well, it's still definitely a fan service heavy episode though. Though no match for episode 9 yet. I think if you keep doing this, they will happily let it. Is... Nope, there she is. I was gonna ask if she's still doing push-ups. That was a new transition. They are amazing for going along with this a single day even. Have you ever considered what they are gonna do after it comes off? Nope, it's victory. I don't even care anymore. Day 3! Seriously! Give it up. That is actually fairly reasonable, you know? Why are you looking for a hot spring inside the bath? Also, wasn't it supposed to tighten slowly over the span of 4 days? Seriously! How old is she again? She found one! I figured they were gonna go for that type of scene. Instead of that sort of look, please stop it with that look after that ass washing, whatever you want to call it. How long are you gonna let this escalate? Yeah, sort of, you know? Okay, after you got that thing off, just make sure she doesn't put it on. Okay, that's bad. So, coming to terms with the seriousness of the situation or something? Why did she get dressed again? Weren't they sort of in their night clothes in the earlier scene? One of the other three. I know this is supposed to be very emotional, but he only very reluctantly accepted you. Rather, you forced yourself on him, more or less. Just kind of pointing out the reality that happened here. You've had a strip battle, bunny suits, and bathing. If it doesn't go full out, you're probably safe not going much worse. Okay, what the hell? Hmm. Yeah, the past days aren't really disagreeing there with you. No, there's plenty of proof you existed in this world, or do you mean that world, as in the other world? I'm waiting for the punchline. There's gonna be a punchline. Also, why does this thing cost 100,000 Ares if it really just more or less kills you? Don't go serious on me. I'm not buying it. At this point, he's been brought back from the actual dead. So even if you see him break his neck or something, I'm not gonna get serious. And it came off. It did not. They do. How should you not be aware of that yourself? That's very cruel. Especially since I'm 100% sure he's gonna survive all this. No, you kinda lost that one on me in the first episode. And there it goes. Hmm? Your wish was some peace. What good thing you made all these confessions? Yeah, you had that one coming a long way. They actually killed him or what? Alright. That's kinda cruel. No, I think it'll be fine. Am I to expect more? Maybe, maybe not. I'm just gonna sit through this one. Well, in terms of what I said earlier, and there being two types of OVAs, it clearly was orientated as fan service, but it still felt like any normal episode. So I think it fits in between the two of them. They bloody killed him! I mean, I understand some sort of anger after all this. Especially after the pointless confessions he made at the end. And they can sort of use recovery magic. But they bloody killed him! If you could do that, why did you go along with all of this in the first place? I know he said something about staying dead, but is that even an option? Can you choose to stay dead? No, there probably is nothing left after all. Well, works too. So, I am a little bit disappointed. Not in the overall episode, that was great. Sam greatness as always, but in Union or whatever her name was. I was expecting a bit more out of the one girl who appeared, who was teased in the opening sort of, but never actually appeared in the anime itself. That's not bad. Like, there was no sort of fateful encounter, she was just there all of a sudden. And like, okay, she's a rival. And okay, she just goes along with everything. She's like a big busted Megumin, which is awesome in and for itself, but other than that, not what I exactly expected here. Though props for making her cosplay. What else is there to say about this episode? It's really an episode 11. Yeah, it's titled as that anyway. So, if you wanna know my opinion, just watch my reaction to the anime itself, and if you're watching this you probably maybe already did, I don't know. But I can't say anything additional or new to this here. I think it really fits in well with the second type of OVA. I'm pretty sure this is original plot here from the light novels, I would believe it. But it really doesn't do anything to further the story. They added a new character and still didn't further the story. How do you even manage that? So yeah, that was KonoSuba episode 11, aka the OVA. Aka a filler so that waiting for season 2 doesn't feel quite as long for you people. Yeah, seriously, they already announced season 2. Is there that much point in making an OVA now? Oh well. So much for this. See you for season 2 then, because yes, I'm gonna watch it. Most likely until something absolutely ridiculous comes up. Unless something absolutely ridiculous comes up. And until then, see you. Bye.